Hi guys, so this is my Destinations Wax haul, or continuing of my Destination Wax haul. This is going to be the Destination Sampler Coffee Bar. So there is 9 of them in here total. I have taken out, it came in a really cute bag, but I took it out and I put it in one of these Ziploc, not Ziploc, polypropylene bag, because I think, you know, I want to try it in here so that way I can try all the coffee from Destination Wax and see which one I prefer. I already laid it all out for you guys, so it's gonna be quicker. Let's get into it. The first scent I have is right here, and then I really like it that she has the scent description and the name and everything like that, and even the pour date. So this one is coffee espresso macchiato, so it's rich espresso sweetened with a dash of steamed milk. I have this, I believe I have this in a loaf. I'm pretty sure I bought this in a loaf. Yes, it is a very sweet, very nice coffee scent. I really like it. It's a sweetened coffee. I like that. So that one is coffee espresso macchiato, and here is the pour date. As you can tell, it's already it's April 23, so it's already over a month. It is ready to go. I'm gonna keep it for another couple weeks more because I like it to have at least 2 months for my Destinations Wax. For some reason I feel like a 2 months cure date gives me the best performance, and that's just me. You do not have to do that. In no way, shape, or form I'm saying you have to follow what I do, because everybody is different. Everybody's warmers, wax perform differently in everyone's home. Next is coffee Peppermint Mocha. This is dark coffee flavored with a perfect balance of fresh peppermint and chocolate. Pink wax. I get a lot of the peppermint and the mocha in here. I smell the chocolate. The coffee is not that strong for me. It's good. It's not my favorite coffee, to be honest with you. Yes. This one is a favorite of mine. This is Moon Spice Cookie, sugar cookie, coffee, and Celtic Moon Spice. I do have this in a loaf. On cold, you definitely get the cinnamon, all that spicy notes, and you get the sugar cookie, and you don't get too much coffee. But once it's warm, this one is a very weird one, because when it's warm, you totally get more coffee. The coffee comes out a lot when it's warm. So don't be afraid because it's spicy. I say try at least a scent shot and you'll love it. It's actually a very popular one. Next is Coffee Epic Day. So it's a blend of rich dark coffee, cinnamon, clove, and pink peppercorn. Brown wax. I feel like this has more spice than the Moon Spice Cookie. On cold, this is not a favorite of mine because it doesn't have, it's too spicy. It's too cinnamony. The clove is in here. That just gives it a weird scent to me. But who knows? When I warm it, maybe I would love it, just like how the Moon Spice Cookie is. This is Black Vetiver Coffee. So it's compared to the Jo Malone perfume or type. This is Black Vetiver Cafe, Black Coffee, Vetiver, Instant, and Sequoia. So this is not a cup of coffee that I would drink because this is very cologne-y. To me, this smells like a very sexy, manly perfume. Dare I say, I would melt this as a bedroom, living room. Very sexy, very masculine. I would love my husband to wear this as a perfume, and I think I'm gonna get this for him for our anniversary, which is coming up, because this is very sexy. Next is coffee cocoa Kona Mocha. So rich Kona coffee with chocolate, vanilla cream, coconut, and a bit of cardamom. So I live in Hawaii. I know all about Kona coffee. Kona coffee is actually really, really good. Let me see if this smells like Kona coffee that I have. I can smell the coconut and the vanilla. It's just it's a very creamy, very sweet, like my cup of coffee kind of scent. It's not hazelnut, but there's a nutty scent in here. I like it. Yes. Out of all the one that I smell, other than the Black Vetiver coffee, which does not smell like coffee, this has to be like a good one on cold sniff. But do not let cold sniff judge how a coffee or how a scent is, because like I said, this moon spice cookie before, when I smelled it, I was like, not a favorite. But when I melt it, it's actually one of my favorite coffee blend out there. Coffee hazelnut. I love hazelnut coffee. I love hazelnut coffee in almost every vendor. Oh, and this one does not disappoint at all. It smells like my cup of coffee that I drink in the morning, my Keurig coffee that I make. Strong coffee with that creaminess, hazelnut scent. And hazelnut is a very distinct scent. Love, love. This is a love. Next is coffee black. Now this is fresh brewed, slightly bitter black coffee. I guess because I just smell that hazelnut coffee, I feel like this and that one is very similar, but less. The other one is more creamier, more sweet. And this one is just like a very rich. I don't smell the bitterness. It says bitterness, but I do not smell the bitterness at all. It's a good cup of coffee. No spice though. No cinnamon, no nutmeg, no cloves or anything in here. It's just has that nuttiness flavor of roasted coffee, because you know coffee can has that nutty roasty flavor to it too. It's very good. Last but not least is the coffee orange vanilla. Now here's the thing with me and coffee and orange, not a fan. I just get orange, like the orange overtake the coffee. This is not a coffee for me. I feel like this is just an orange flavored wax, you know, because you know how satsuma, orange, lime, lemon, whenever there is that note in there, is so strong. It can be so powerful. But because of that, I've had this before from other vendors that I didn't care for. But so yeah, for me, this coffee is not something that I care for. It's still, if you like orange, you would probably like this. But the coffee, as a coffee lover, this is not a strong enough coffee for me to be like, ooh, that's a good cup of coffee. I've never had orange coffee before, so I don't know if I like it, but in wax form, not a fan, not a favorite. So that is all of my coffee from my coffee sampler from Destination Wax. Join her Facebook group. She's opening up, or I don't know when this video is coming up, but June 6th is when her sampler is coming out. So probably this is going to be up before then or after then, but there's a custom list coming out. So yeah, join that Facebook group, Destination Wax. Her wax is soft enough for you to cut without having to microwave, which is a plus for me. This thing, I do not put this whole thing in. This would be 2 or 3 melts, depending on the size of my warmer. If it is in my Sensi, then I would cut this into 4 and split that between my Sensi, because my Sensi is a light bulb warmer, and I feel like with light bulb, if you use too much wax, it will not melt. With my Ashland, I would cut it in half. With my Glade, I would cut it into 3. So that's how I would cut these in shots in 2. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you guys. Until next time, bye.